I'm Doug Odie Slocum. You know, if you know me, you know that I kind of have an affinity towards our fur babies, our pets. And I've always liked cats and dogs. In fact, my wife used to foster kittens. So we were in Maryland. We had our cat that we'd had for a while. And we were sitting there watching TV one night. And all of a sudden we heard this like, meow. I remember looking at my wife and she looked at me again, meow. So we realized that's not our cat. We're looking at him and that's not the one making the noise. So we start walking around our house trying to figure out where this noise was coming from. And it was a typical Maryland little rainy, drizzly day. Finally, I said, just open the front door. We open the front door and this little gray cat shoots into our house that had been out front. And we kind of lived in the country. It wasn't near anything. So we called our neighbors and all and never really did find where this cat had come from. But the neighbors nearest to us that I could see their house on the top of the hill, there was a light on, but they weren't answering their phone. I said, I think I'm going to go walk over there and just happen to see if this is their cat. So on that drizzly day, I put on my flip-flops and walked outside on my newly varnished deck. As I'm walking across that wet, newly varnished deck, you know where this is going. As I get to the top of the stairs, my feet came out from under me and down the stairs I go. I had just had my back surgeries and I went back first down my stairs onto the concrete pad out in my driveway. I was laying there in the pitch dark, looking up at the sky and honestly thought to myself, I am never going to walk again. Slowly I started moving my feet, moving my legs, and I was able to go back into the house. And I was shaking at that time. I mean, I go inside and eventually there's this huge bruise right on the back where my surgery scars were from my back. I recovered. Luckily, it never was any permanent damage, but talk about an interesting experience. We ended up keeping that cat. As a matter of fact, we ended up calling her Lucy, not for the reasons that you would think. Based on that experience, Lucy was short for Lucifer, because you never know what you're going to get. But once again, it's our experiences that teach us to be the people that we are, and it's part of the experience of being violently positive.